Yo guys, what's up and welcome to episode 5 of the H2 United Career Mode. Today we are going to be playing the final games of our first season here in the Career Mode. Right now, I believe this game will secure us the championship and title of EFL League 2. But it was pretty much already confirmed. We're 13 points ahead of Salford with a game in hand. Salford also probably are confirmed to be promoted as well. But we just want to finish out the season winning. Of course, I think we have around 5 or 6 games left. We have 5 in this month and then 1 more against Forest Green, which will end off our season. And maybe we do a long sim on that one because, this episode might be short as it is with the very little amount of games that we have. So, we are going into the game. We do not have the likes of Akani Rigi in. We're putting Lewis out wide, Akara up top, and then McDonald in the CDM. So no Akani Rigi today. Final or deciding game for the season against Mansfield away from home. Should be a pretty simple game. And there it is. The title is ours. Bizos with 2 goals, Jansen with 2 goals. 2 of our best performers, of course, this season, each fighting for the top goal scorer in the league as well. Jansen and Bizos both on 27 goals, and then Norris is in third, kind of creeping up with 25. Our next game this month is away against Scunthorpe. Akani Rigi back in the squad. This is pretty much our full strength side except for Morris, who is of course out with a 6-week injury, so Akar is going to be in there. He actually did score last episode, but hasn't since, as Jansen overtakes Bizos in the top goal scorer and now has a 2-goal cushion as well. Can he get to 30 goals? I really do back him to get to 30 goals. However, Colchester's Norris is doing absolutely amazing. He is now on 27 as well. So, and Brandon Morris is back. So there we go. Our striker will be back. Most likely not for this game, but for the upcoming one, we'll definitely use him. As for this one, we're going to take a car out, put Bizos up top, and then we're going to have Lewis in the central midfield. I really do like him because he can play center attacking mid, which means, we can switch him around with Bizos and see how he can do in the midfield and then also on the wing. So Stevenage at home for our 43rd game of the league. And they actually won a couple of their past 3 matches, but nothing to stop us. Afaya gets his goal and Jansen once again. It looks like he's going to finish with the top goal scorer. He's now on 30 goals officially. And then of course we have Bizos on 27, Bonifazi on 23. I don't know if we have anyone else after that who really has scored maybe even above 10. As for assists, Bonifazi 15 now and Jansen with 13. So Bonifazi overtaking Jansen in the top goal scorers, and Dama with 26 clean sheets out of 43 matches. Absolutely brilliant from the Senegalese prospect. But yeah, at this point, all we got to do is cruise through the season. I think we are going to long sim this final game, and then we're going to wrap it up after that. And then for next episode, we'll start the new season. We still have quite a bit to go, FIFA 20, so I don't know how far we'll actually get in this career mode, but it's going to be interesting to see how far we can get with this H2 United team. We now go into an away game against Crawley, and Brandon Morris is back in, number 7. Let's see what he can do. The young English lad still, I believe, has potential to be special, so we're going to keep on training him. And we do actually draw, and that is kind of shaky. A Koi with an injury who comes out, got injured in the 15th, came out in the 50th, and Bonifazi with a first-minute red card. So that is probably what did us in for the tie against Crawley. So that is kind of disappointing. We were just on a massive, win streak. I guess technically we're still on a big undefeated streak, but it is kind of unfortunate that we did end up with the draw there. Benjamin Akoi out for 4 months. That is an absolutely massive loss. Our captain, our center back, I believe he was out for 6 weeks as well earlier in the season. A broken tailbone for Big Ben Okoye, which is just so unfortunate. Of course, this is getting to the end of the season, so it's not as bad as it could have been. We've already won the league, of course, but going into next season, he might be out for the first couple of games. As for the scouts, looks like Jay Gibbs we're going to sign. He could be maybe a CDM, something like that. As much as that is a huge loss, just thinking about the players that we have players like Peter Davis who have already broken into the squad. We have players like Egby who could play center back and was playing center back until Peter Davis broke into the squad. And then we have, substitutes such as Rogerson who can play the center back and Akpan who can play the right back. So I think we are going to be fine. It is going to be a bit shaky to deal with the red card and then some of the previous injuries though against Swindon because they are a top 5 side. So into the second to last game of the season, Bizos will be captaining us. We've got Rogerson and Davis in the back line with Afaya and Egby, of course, who are pretty much solidified their spots in the back line. They're two of the best youth prospects that we have. We also have Lewis in the central midfield, and then Morris will stay up top, and he'll probably play the last game as well. It's going to be interesting to see Morris as we win 2-0, Afaya and Janssen. It is going to be interesting to see Morris in the long simulation game against Forest Green for our last game because he is, I believe he has 5-star skills, 1-star weak. It's going to be a real test to see. So for the final game of this season against Forest Green, we're going to be doing a long sim game, and this is the lineup. It's going to be Dama and goal, Akpan, Egby, Davis, and Afaya across the back, McDonald at the CDM, Bonifazi and Bizos lining up the central midfield, Janssen on the right, Morris up top, and then Lewis will be playing left mid. As much as I like Akani Riji, and I chose him as one of the guys that I wanted to bring into this career mode, I kind of want to phase him out because of how much I like Lewis. So I think Akani Riji not only will be sold in this career mode, because he's already 75 as well. Like, a lot of my players are getting to the rating where they might be way too good for EFL League 1. 76, 75, 73, and 74. And then Okoye is 73. Those are pretty high rated players for the leagues that we're going into. These are like championship level players at this point. So it is going to be interesting. I do want to phase out Akani Riji, so we're going to sell him eventually in this one, and then unfortunately he's not going to be making the trip with us over to FIFA 21. But we are going into the match, and there is our boy This Janssen, top goal scorer in the league, I believe with 30 or 31 goals now. But we are at home, of course, the wonderful stadium here at H2 Stadium, and we're facing Forest Green. I don't know how they placed in the league. I think just because of the level of my squad, I feel like we should win. But when a team is worse in the long sim, it does seem like they just play drop back, counterattack kind of thing. So that is going to be difficult. But you know the drill. At least for me, I'm going to be controlling the goalkeeper, Cheku Dama, and hopefully I don't make any big mistakes that maybe cost us the game. Here it is, the kickoff here with Brandon Morris. Gonna pass it back and immediately control the goalkeeper, and we're off for the last game of the season, the champions of League 2. Hopefully going out on a very on a high note. That would be absolutely amazing to get the win here. I believe we also get the trophy presentation, so that is going to be a big moment as well. We at least, I think every single time there is a trophy on the line, we got to do the long sim. Maybe we do that, because that's what we did kind of towards the end of the San Jose career mode, and I think it would be a good trend to have in this. But already, great play here Jansen out on the right. I think one of the main reasons why simming or long simming is difficult, as we're on the attack here actually, is that I think you need to set up like specific tactics so your team plays a certain way. I pretty much have mine all on default, whatever that may be. So maybe I start tinkering with a lot of the tactics and seeing what we can do on these long sims, because maybe it's something about the tactics that basically, you know, are losing us games. But this could be difficult. That's mine. A punch. We're in quite an advanced position. It's Bizos, and that should be 1-0. That should be 1-0. Smith in goal with the save, but a great little give and go between Bonifazi and Vasilis Bizos, and he just hits it just too close for the keeper. And unfortunately he makes a save, but maybe we could get something off the corner. We don't have the big boy Ben Akoy in. We do have a couple of big lads there, but nothing from the corner. Oh God, oh my gosh, what a save. What a save. This is too much stress. They are creating so many more chances. I think it's all about the tactics. So at halftime, it's 0-0. And I think it's a lot due to the tactics. I think you can also add like sliders that make it more realistic, but I don't know if I want to play around with the tactics. We've had like one chance. And right now the only thing that is saving us from being, you know, 1 or 2-0 down is me in goal with Cheku Dama. With a couple, should have been, I mean, it would have been easy saves for just the AI, but for me in goal, very, very difficult saves. But we move to the second half, and we actually have quite a decent chance here. Bonifazi and Bizos, a couple of passes in between each other. Lewis out on the left, hasn't really done anything in this game. Come on. This is a great little move here. McDonald is an absolute monster at the CDM. But I think one thing I actually do need to do, and this is like, this won't even, I mean, it's not even like hypothetical. I do need to put McDonald on stay back while attacking, because he does get quite far up the pitch, and I do want him to stay at that CDM role. But we have a very, very good opportunity again here. It's Bonifazi trying to get the cross in. There's Morris, plays it back. Bizos, no! Just someone shoot the ball. That's all I want. Someone shoot the ball. Morris, I get it, you got a 1-star weak foot. You could have broken your leg if you shot that with your weak foot. But Bizos had such a great opportunity to shoot there. But we're looking very, very good. Bizos on the volley. Oh my God, what a goal. What a goal from Vasilis Bizos, and we're 1-0 up off the cross of Anseo Bonifazi. They cleared out, and I don't even think that was a half volley. What a strike that was from the Greek architect, Vasilis Bizos. A straight up volley. What a goal. And I believe that is his 29th goal. Yes, as you can see there, 29 goals in EFL League 2. And what a goal to do it on. Can he get to 30? Can we have 2 guys on 30 goals each? That would be absolutely amazing. The back line has been extremely solid in the second half. Afaya has been great. Davis has been great. Egby's been great. And of course Akban as well. We've been moving the ball quite well. As you can see, Morris up top is doing a very good job of checking in, checking into the ball, finding it, and then, you know, laying it off to one of our center mids, which is ideally what I wanted this formation to kind of have. Morris up top, and then he kind of just lays it off to the central midfield. But what a goal as Bezos gets his 30th of the season, 87 minutes in. I was just talking through that as this team absolutely balled out. Morris played a wonderful through ball to Jansen. Look at that through ball from Morris. Jansen, a little cutback, finds Bizos. And the near post strike from Vasilis Bizos the honorary captain today, as Ben McCoy is out, and he gets his 30th goal of the season. Very, very nice, and it looks like we are gonna win. We are gonna win our last game of the season at home, 2-0. And that is going to be all. We have won the title, of course, as well. The fans aren't even celebrating. What is that about? But there we go. This Janssen, probably our player of the season. Hopefully he does get player of the competition as well for EFL League 2, because he had, 32, 31 goals and about 13 assists or something like that. And now, I think because he assisted Bizos, that could be about 14 or something. But a wonderful season for the boys. Never really in doubt. Of course, we had the better team to pretty much anyone in the league. That's just how it happened. And now we get to lift the trophy, of course, at the end of it. I'm very excited for EFL League 1, but there it is, the EFL League 2 trophy. Unfortunately, Ben McCoy will not be lifting this one. It will be Vasilis Bizos, but a well-deserved after a great match for the Greek center mid. But there it is, the boys lifting the EFL League trophy, hopefully the first of many in this career mode as we move up through the English leagues. And that's just a wonderful sight to see. But it ends here with these stats: Janssen 35 goals, 16 assists, Bizos 34 goals, 6 assists, and Boniface with 30 goals and 17 assists. Then it went Connie Ritchie with 9, Morris with 4, Afaya with 3 from the left back position, and then Akara only with 2. So we definitely are top heavy as it comes to goals. We have like 3 guys who score all our goals. As for clean sheets, Dama ends with 36. I don't even know how this happened. With Bizos with 37, Dama with 36. They played the same amount of games, but those are the final stats. And I'm just hoping that Janssen won the player of the competition. It is one of our players. Dama, of course, with the goalkeeper of the tournament, and it is going to be Boniface. So his assists came through for Alessea Boniface. He had 17. He was the top assist and was also a very prolific goal scorer. Janssen wins the Golden Boot, and then team of the competition, as we actually completed the Invincible season as well. What a season for the boys. Dama, Boniface, Bizos, and Janssen each getting into the team of the season for League 2. So that is going to be all for me. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you enjoyed Season 1 of the H2 United Career Mode here on FIFA 20. I think we can get quite far in this, but yeah, I am gonna end the season off here. Gonna keep on training the boys and stuff like that, and maybe I'll come back next season with some new youth prospects. But that was gonna be all for me. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for all the support. I'll see you guys later.